WCBI's 60 Schools in 60 Days is brought to you by Sparklight.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Year in and year out, the expectation in Fulton remains the same for the Itawamba AHS Indians. Coming off a 7-5 season in 2018, head coach Clint Hoot says he hasn't noticed much change within his team because their work ethic remains as high as ever.
It's about hard work for us. It's about the grind of it. They've had a great year in the off season. We revamped our strength program, and kids really brought into it, and it's paying off. It's paid off in the spring. It's paid off over the summer, and you can tell our guys here coming into fall camp are a little more ahead of the game than they have in the past.
Much like every season, the Indians set the early goal of making the playoffs. Making the playoffs, though, hasn't been the challenge for Itawamba over the past few years. It's been advancing through them.
As far as the season goes, it's a marathon. I mean, it is, and you got to, who can get to the end, towards the end of the season healthy. And the last couple of years we've kind of limped into it and into the division and to the playoffs, and that's something we're really focusing on this year. Is trying to remain healthy, trying to look at the way we practice, look at the things we do. To try to find a way to make it to that level.
Before the Indians can think about the playoffs, they have other business to attend to.
Our goal here ultimately first is let's take care of the division. We want to try to win the division championship. We want to try to get that home playoff berth, and then you get into the playoffs. You want to try to take it week at a time.
Being more motivated, being more dedicated, being more willing to want the game more.
Step one towards taking care of the division starts by taking care of the chemistry at home. The Indians have embraced the brotherhood in Fulton and continue to push each other to strive for more on the field.
I'm willing to step up and become a leader on my team. As last year, the same old, we just want to make the playoffs, and hopefully we make it to the state championship. So we just keep that vibe and keep that motivation in our minds. Being other to push each other, even though when some don't feel like coming to practice, we pick each other up and let them know that we need you here. We're an unselfish team.
The motivation, pick everybody up, push everybody to their father's point and keep pushing. If someone have a bad day, you can pick them up and whatnot, lead in the right direction.
With less than 2 weeks until that first Friday night, Itawamba plans to come out with an enthusiastic attitude that's ready to get after it.
We dogs in the trenches, and we're just gonna have a good time playing football.
Itawamba's season begins against Amory on August 23rd. With the Indians on the high school football tour, Courtney Robb, WCBI Sports.
60 Schools in 60 Days with Itawamba Agricultural High School was brought to you by Farmers and Merchants Bank.